may prove, sooner perhaps than some of us think, the final spurt.
The recent attack on objectives in northwest Germany, with Wilhelmshaven as the principal target, set a record for the number of heavy American bombers sent out from Britain in daylight. Hundreds of fortresses and liberators were escorted by long-range fighters, lightnings and thunderbolts. Certainly a new phase of the air offensive on Germany may be said to have begun now that powerful armadas like this are striking by day. Armadas that are complementary to the RAF's great night attacks, plus of course all the work of other Allied aircraft by day and by night. Yes, times have certainly changed, and Germany's prospects are increasingly darkened by the wings of the heavies and their escorts. Wilhelmshaven, the main target, is a #1 target, for it's a major naval base and a great shipbuilding center. Apart from this, a blow at the port is a blow at the U-boat campaign. And on this occasion, the blow struck was a very heavy one. Many fires were started there and at Munster, big damage was done, and it was yet another real shock to Germany's power to make war. Opposition was naturally strong, flak was plentiful, and the enemy sent up a swarm of fighters. A big battle developed, and here again the Americans scored a resounding success. Pictures of the destruction of enemy fighters, taken by American fighter pilots' camera guns, tell their own story. Dozens of MEs and FWs asked for trouble and got it. Altogether, 34 enemy planes were destroyed, 18 by the heavy bombers and 16 by lightnings and thunderbolts. But 5 of the American bombers returned. There's one on fire. An American plane goes down. And he's in trouble with only half a tail left, but he got home all the same. Part of the Armada returning home after doing a great job. If anyone should happen to think that bombing Wilhelmshaven by daylight is a joyride, take a look at this evidence to the contrary. Now escorting thunderbolts come into land. Thanks to them and the lightnings, casualties among the bombers were lighter than ever before on such an operation. But there were losses among the fighters, and not all the landings were what you'd call happy. All part of the day's work, a kind of day's work that will soon be as familiar to Germany as the RAF's night operation.